This recap was brought to you by MikePairMoney.com and the Biddles Investment Group. Quick recap. The meeting began with a market performance overview. The presenter discussed the movement of major indices and noted that while most were trading sideways near all-time highs, the VIX suggested potential upcoming volatility. The group analyzed various market sectors and individual stocks, examining charts, reviewing technical indicators, and evaluating trading strategies across tech, energy, and consumer goods sectors. The session concluded with discussions on trading approaches, including option strategies, risk management, and trading psychology. One of the presenters shared personal experiences and offered to organize a separate options trading course for interested participants. Next steps. Create a structured options trading education program for interested group members. Lead presenter. Create and maintain a trading journal to track trades and decisions more systematically. Participant. Prioritize maxing out Roth IRA contributions before contributing to other investment accounts. Biddles Investment. Update the trading framework document based on lessons learned and member feedback. Lead presenter. Share the options trading course link in the GroupMe chat. All members, complete the options trading course before scheduling the dedicated options trading session. Schedule a separate session to discuss retirement planning. Discuss defense zones for a specific trade setup in the next meeting. Participant, consider trading a specified stock within a defined range with a calculated stop loss for a 3-for-1 risk-reward ratio. Monitor market conditions before entering long-dated Amazon call options, considering a dollar-cost averaging strategy. Executive role. Locate and share the correct ticker symbol for the H&E company in the group chat. Analyze premium prices for a potential downside options play on Caterpillar with a $430 price target. Research the fundamental reasons behind Accenture's underperformance despite broader market strength. Biddles Investment. Review debt levels and consumer health indicators for next meeting's discussion on the consumer discretionary sector. Monitor upcoming earnings releases for major banks and other key companies next week. Summary of key topics. Market indices trading near all-time highs. The Dow, Russell, and S&P 500 saw slight declines, while the Nasdaq rose marginally. All indices hovered near all-time highs, suggesting investor hesitation. The VIX reached its lowest level since February, indicating potential volatility ahead. A potential cup-and-handle pattern in the S&P 500 chart was identified. The group also reviewed dollar volatility and gold's continued consolidation since April. Market sectors and stock analysis. Discussion covered energy and consumer discretionary outperformance, bond yield trends, and sector chart analysis, materials, communication, energy, financials, and tech. Members reviewed upcoming economic reports and earnings releases. A dialogue around analyst upgrades and their motivations emerged during the review of Apple and Amazon. Tech stocks performance analysis. The group reviewed Broadcom, Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Netflix. Microsoft was highlighted for a 46% breakout from a long-standing range. Technical tools such as Bollinger Bands, moving averages, and horizontal support resistance were discussed. Despite strong tech performance, only about half of S&P 500 stocks are up on the year. Tesla and Eli Lilly were also analyzed. Stock trading strategies and analysis. Entry points and stop-loss strategies were shared for several stocks. Oracle and Accenture were reviewed. While Oracle showed a strong recovery, Accenture's relative weakness sparked discussion. One participant considered options on Accenture, with caution advised based on overall market conditions. Stock analysis and investment insights. The group analyzed stocks including Hood, Berkshire Hathaway, NUE, and Day. Hood's rapid rise and new features were noted. Berkshire's technical patterns and potential leadership changes were examined. NUE was identified as a Buffett-style stock. Day was flagged for potential recovery. Stock analysis and trading insights. Stocks monitored included Crocs, Caterpillar, United Rentals, and Applied Materials. Crocs was moving production out of China. Caterpillar may be overvalued. United Rentals' 55% surge sparked buyout speculation. GoodRx was also discussed, though not yet purchased. The group gauged interest in learning more about options trading. Stock performance and trading strategies. The session included reviews of GoodRx, Target, Salesforce, LF Beauty, VST, and Chevron. Moving averages and breakout levels were emphasized. GoodRx needed to hold above $5 and the 200-day MA to attract institutional interest. A successful trade in Chevron was shared, tied to energy sector underperformance and rotation potential. Trading strategies and account management. Members discussed trading in 401k, Roth, and brokerage accounts. Diversification across buckets was emphasized. Strategies for optimizing tax benefits by contributing to both Roth and traditional accounts were shared. Preferred indicators such as RSI, MACD, CCI, price action, support resistance, and trend analysis were discussed, with advice to simplify chart setups. Discipline and emotional management in trading. Discipline and trading psychology were key topics. A trading error involving core scientific was used to illustrate recovery and learning. A checklist was introduced to promote consistency. Trading was framed as a business with defined rules. Emotional detachment and decision objectivity were encouraged, using examples to reinforce sticking to trading plans. Tesla option strategy adjustment. A complex Tesla debit spread was explained. After unexpected price movement, the position was adjusted to reduce risk. When Tesla exceeded the strike price, the broker's handling of expiration led to a surprise outcome. Lessons included managing options expiration when not holding underlying shares. Tesla debit spread options trade. The mechanics of a debit spread were explained. Selling a call without owning the stock led to the broker closing the position unexpectedly. This trade illustrated defined risk strategies and the importance of understanding spreads. The presenter offered a dedicated options education session to build foundational knowledge before executing advanced strategies. If you found this recap informative, consider subscribing to our Wealth Builders membership at mikepearmoney.com/wealthbuilders. Thank you, the Mike Pear Money team.